Alright guys, if you want to change your alternator on a 2001 Audi, I think it's going to be a 96 to 2001. They're all going to be the same. Obviously you have to get it into what's called the service position. There's other videos on that. But what you're going to want to do is once you get to the service position, you're going to take all this off, pull this out of your way. You're actually going to want to get this whole assembly out of your way right here, the radiator. That means you have to disconnect the radiator hose, the lower. You can disconnect right here, which is going to be harder getting it back on, or you can just go ahead and disconnect it right here at this clamp. And then same over here. Well, over here you're going to have to do it from this right here. You're going to lift this up, you're going to pull it apart. This hole right here is the lifesaver. You're going to use your flathead screwdriver. You're going to stick it in there and kind of you're going to kind of pry it out little by little as you're pulling, and just be really careful with those, because if those break, that's plastic right there. You're going to have to get a whole new radiator. So anyways, you're going to have this harness in your way right here. You're just going to pull this harness out. You're going to unclip everything, and then up here there's a clip you're going to undo, and this whole thing will come off. Once you do that, you're going to take this bolt right here, you're going to take this off so you can pull this out of your way. You're going to have to take this radiator, this cooling hose off right here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pry right here on the tensioner, take the belt off, and then you have a bolt here and here. And the one that I had on there was from factory, so it was pretty much stuck on there, and it was, I had to take a little bit of a hammer and my flathead and kind of knock it off. And then when it came off, I twisted it sideways, pulled it out as much as I could, used a 13 millimeter to take off the bolt back there. And then there's also a clip. You want to be careful with that clip. Take that clip off second. Take that 13 millimeter bolt off first, and what that will do is that'll allow you to give you access, a little bit more better access, a little bit more room to access the clip there. You want to be careful with that clip. You don't want those clips breaking. You want to be really careful with all these clips on these Audis and VWs. They're a little bit different. They're not bad, but after time they tend to stick a little. So yeah, and then pretty much reverse process. You're going to stick it back in there, get it up in there. I just got all this stuff out of the way and started it up to see if it if it was running good and everything. I didn't have any coolant in there, but I started up for about 30 seconds or so, and it ran good. I was having a problem. It was charging and then not charging, charging and not charging within a couple seconds of each other, and you saw the lights and everything on the dash go on and off. It'd dim, go bright, dim, bright. So anyways, when you get into the service position, people say you need to take take your car to the shop and get the AC drained to the R134A, but that's not true. You just take your condenser and set it off to the side. It literally opens up just like a door. Same with this, your bumper over here. You got your bumper right here. It just comes off. What you're gonna do is, real quickly, you got some nuts in, or some screws in here. You're gonna take off, and same on the other side. You got one right here. You're gonna take off. Same on the other side. You got two right here. You're gonna take off. You got to undo all the clips right here. You don't have to take this off. I took it off so I could flip it upside down so I could get better access to the clip. But you don't have to do that. See, I didn't have to do that on that side. So once you get those bolts done on that side and this side and that side, then what you do is on the bumper, on the opposite side of that hole, you got what looks like one of those things right there, those little plastic deals, and you pry them off. You got one of these right here and one right there, and you pry them off, and that comes off, and then you look up underneath there, and then you're gonna have a bolt right here, and that bolt comes off. Let's see, I think it was this bolt right here. I think that might have been it. It was up in there like that. You take that off, and there's a few other ones. You'll see them pretty obvious. and they come off. It's not hard, guys. Don't make it don't make it a big deal. If you got power tools and everything and you've done it once or twice, it takes about 30 minutes. First time doing it might take you a couple hours, but it's not a big deal, guys. So you know, once you get that off, then you're going to take these off right here, and these are for the bumper, so that way when you hit, they compress, you know, when you get in a car accident or something. And then those are going to come off on each side right there. They're going to come straight out, and this thing's going to come off, guys. And then once you get this off, then you'll have access to the alternator, or you know, if you got to do a timing belt, then you can get into there through here. So yeah, that's my video, and I hope this helps on the alternator. This is going to be the same for pretty much any V6, VW, Audi, you know, the Passats and all that. This alternator actually is to a Passat, is what it said on the box, but it works great on these Audis. Same amp, same everything. So I went ahead and threw it on there. That's about it. Can you do it without doing all this shit? Good luck. I'm not sure. I didn't even want to try. So sometimes it's easier just to take the what may look to be the harder route. So yeah, hope this helped. Good luck.